Yep, they do.
So they're particular homes. What's going on?
All right, man. Whenever we ready right now.
Good? No, I was just wondering. I'm just asking what's going on. What
Okay.
do we do?
I'm ready. I'm ready, Freddie.
No, but can you answer what were you doing?
I was writing something
on your notes. Okay,
my
that's all you
notes.
had to say. I was just curious about it.
That's
I
what I
wasn't
thought.
pressuring you. I got nowhere to be, man.
Pressure me.
I don't have any chill. You put pressure on yourself.
No.
See, and then the first is denial. The next is acceptance, Dad.
All right, I got you. Right on, my right. Hey, right on.
Right on.
For the right on. All right, man. So, what do you want me to do? Just go ahead and start. Are we ready?
Yeah, man. I said we're recording. Go ahead. Mike.
Coming through with the father-son podcast. Skin color ain't the only thing that gonna contrast. Put each other on blast, but in the end we gon' laugh. Spitting game is the aim. Same, but different if you pick the name. Mike and Mike.
Let's go.
The number one father and son podcast in all of Northern California.
In the world.
This is MIKE
and MYKE on the MIC. You already know what it is and how we do. What it do? How you feeling, Dad? What's good, man? On this good, glorious day, man. I'm feeling jolly with glee. How you doing?
Glee with jolly or jolly with glee?
Gay. What's up?
I feel you, man. I feel you. Nah, man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm really, my legs are really heavy because I had one of those leg workouts today, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't no talking today, baby. It was all
in the morning?
This morning.
Did you run the hills right now? Didn't you just leave running right now?
I just walked a mile, man, because I've left my car to get charged. So I walked a mile back.
Okay, so that's okay, cool. Yeah. So not only did you do leg day, people, but you walked a mile today on the way back.
It's 100 degrees.
Damn. Hey, and let you guys know, being a big black man, that's harder than anybody else on this earth, unless you're a black woman.
Exactly. So how you doing, man? How was your week?
You said what?
I said,
how am I doing?
Yeah, how's your week, man?
My week is, man, I'm an awesome person living an awesome life, a privileged life, and it is proper for me to be in my prime all the time.
Got that rhyme. There you go.
Yeah, no, but it's my perspective, man. Like, I'm just trying to stay into that and that mentality and lean towards that and make that my personality, honestly. And I'm enjoying it, I'm blessed just to have a job, and not only that, have a job that can give me overtime so I can work on Fridays, get some extra money to keep my head above water. And I'm thank God for the past problems that I had, to learn from, so I can, stack a little bit for a rainy day. And if God takes it from me tomorrow, at least he blessed me with a good month, at least. And also, like, with disc golf, this is getting ridiculous though. I'm buying too many discs, man. Next time, like in like a week or two, you see, like, there's about to be like 5 discs show up to the house here soon. You might not even be here for them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I put our logo on a disc.
Our
I
logo's
put
on the
it.
disc.
I put it on a mini. I was gonna keep
cool.
it a surprise, but like the thing is, like if the disc isn't that good, like I won't throw it and then I won't use it. But a mini is just a spotter, and I can use that every day. You know what I mean? And then someone sees it, I'm like, oh no, it's M3 our podcast. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man. I like that. That's nice, man.
Yeah, but
M3.
but the thing is, I got two other ones too, but those were real discs. The mini was only like $11, like you know what I'm saying.
So you want-
But the real discs, they only had a certain amount, and so like right now, I'm switching over to MVP, and it's because they have this like what they do is put two different type of plastics together on their outer rim and then in the middle, right? And so usually the middle part. They have other discs with this type of plastic too, but usually the middle part is what usually people make disc out of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in different molds and things. But this company MVP, they make two different plastics where the outer rim's a different type of plastic to kind of keep it straight and give it a push. But also, you know, they have their benefits, and I mean, it's just the grip. You know what I mean? They help me with the grip, and I like that. So I've been switching over to MVP. So I've been buying some MVP discs. So like with this particular customization web thing, that going back to that, they only had two MVP discs to choose from that I don't really know or use. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to put our logo on one and not, you know what I mean? So because I'm like, okay, if I don't use that, you know, you see me, I'll put a disc on the wall, you know what I mean? Like commemorance or whatever, you know? So I got an album cover on one. I got two album covers on the other two, one of mine and one of a nice band I like, just so whatever, you know? So even if I don't use it, it looks cool, you know? Yeah, so I've just been getting into disc golf. I've been blessed with that. You know, that's something to get better at and never be perfect or the best in. You know what I mean? So I have a goal that will be forever existing, especially after talking to people. I'm trying to get to 1,000, right, for a performer rating. And I started telling people about it, and they're like, yeah, I think I'll never. And I'm like, you're playing MA1 right now. Like, I was like, oh, damn. Like, and you killed me today. Like, I had a name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, I think I got a longer road than I think, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? You're going to get better every day and do it. So I'm really happy getting into that hobby. And I mean, I'm blessed, and I've been thinking about it too lately, man. You know, I've been telling people about love. You know, we can get back to you, but this is about you. I love doing this podcast, man. Just, I mean, us figuring it out and doing it all the time. And whenever I tell people that, and then the more I, you know, you watch content, you know, listen to people in their lives, you know, a lot of people live without love, you know what I mean? And I was blessed to have love from both of my parents, and especially my dad and a black father. So, you know, that's a different perspective. You know, you could talk about stereotypes and everything like that, but it is a thing, you know, where, you know, black children don't get raised or don't have a prominent father figure in their lifestyle. And not only is he to me, but he is to the world. You know, he's a tool of God, you know, and I'm blessed to have him around. And those are just things I'm just been shining about, man. You know what I mean? Because baby, you're a firework, baby. Go
Okay. Hey, okay.
All right, man. I'm done. All right, man. See you. I'm out.
For real, man. I was like, dang, man. Okay. That's
what's been on my mind, Dad.
It's the MYKE on the MIC show today.
Yeah, man. Come on, let me breathe. Let him cook, man. I said a lot of things see, I'm not doing it now. I broke my stride. You know what I'm saying? But I saw a lot of things incongruent. You know what I mean? Right. It's fluid. I gave you the fluidity. I hit him with the lateral movement. So So what we doing, bro? What we popping off, man? What's good? We going to media, or what we doing, or what you trying to get into?
Yeah. Hey, well, media wise, man, what you want to get into? Hey, I want to start off with, you know, I'm not a 49er fan or anything, but Deebo Samuels just signed back with the 49ers. Man.
Okay, you are. So we're going to media?
Yeah, let's go with
I thought you were about to say something. Mike's Media.
Mike.
All right, go ahead, bro.
So, you know, like we're saying, man, Deebo Samuels, it took him a while to sign, man, but he got a 1-year contract and he signed back with the San Francisco 49ers. So what's your take on that? A lot of people, because some people thought he was going to sign with the Rams, and they were scared that if he just signed with the Rams, it really would
Everybody's about to sign with the Rams. They talking about another defensive dude from Tampa, the Hawaiian.
oh man, come on,
D4VD or whatever.
If that happens, it's over.
It's God, nigga.
It's over. I don't see how that can happen.
I want them all, Dad.
But you can. But I'm just trying to say, if that happens, that'll be crazy.
If Philly can do it, fucking Lakers are going to do it. Let's go. I mean, the Los Angeles Rams are going to do it.
I'm just saying, man, it'll be crazy if that happens. And I think one of the reasons why the 49ers signed Debo back is because what's the kid, man, that got shot? I had his name on the tip of my tongue, and he continues to get hurt. Ricky, whatever his name is, something I forgot. But he continues to get hurt. He's hurt in camp right now. And so I guess they needed Debo to be that third receiver again, man. So
I know that's crazy. He was, but how many years was that? 2 or 3?
It was 2.
2? Yeah,
I think it's 2. Was it 2?
It's at least 2.
1.
It's at least 2. It's not 1. It's at least 2.
Yeah. And then Shanahan, man, talking about the 49ers, Shanahan admitted that it was his fault that he caused the accident because he said the cop didn't even write him.
I didn't even hear about that. I was the one who told you about it.
Yeah,
but
so I did some research. You know me.
You scared of the 49ers?
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna do a little research and see. So the cop wrote it up like he wasn't at fault or whatever. You know, it was like, he wasn't getting cited. He wasn't getting cited for the accident.
Yeah.
But Shanahan came up and said, no, that's not what they wrote is wrong. It was my fault. I was reaching for my phone and I caused the accident.
So what, man? But then the linebacker, he just hurt his own teammate punching the ball out and shit.
Oh, did he? I didn't see even that.
You didn't see that? Yeah, man. Number 54, the blood. He just came
Fred
back.
Warner?
Yeah, he just came back because he got hurt at the end of the season, right?
Yeah, before the end of the season. Yeah, he got hurt like early in the season. Yeah.
Fred Warner. Yeah. And then he came back, and then he punched one of his teammates like coming in or whatever. But he did get hit though, so I'm like, I kind of see like he was practicing. You know what I mean? But he broke some dude's ribs and stuff, and I'm just like, man,
damn.
So that's what I'm saying. Crazy. So I'm just saying, like, man, there's a whole lot.
Training camp, man, is dangerous.
I'm not really worried about 49ers because they're always injury prone. If they can keep,
I'm just talking media. I'm not even worried about them. I'm just talking media.
If they're gonna keep themselves together with popsicle sticks, hey, God bless too. You know what I mean? We'll see you in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean. But
everybody's thinking because it's Brock Purdy's 5th year, he has to prove that he's more than what he is.
Send that nigga to the farm, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm just bringing up media shit, man. That's that was like highlights of the media. Also,
no, but I was saying, man, I saw that too, and they were, you know what I mean, and it was tempting because he can be that slot. Now we got Puka and we got Devontae Adams on the outside. You know what I mean? We could put Debo in the middle. You know what I mean? Or maybe even do a 4 wing thing. You know what I mean? But I wasn't really tripping because, like, again, like injuries, you know what I'm saying? Like I saw him not tripping on Debo because he's older and he do be getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like.
But there's still some guys out there, man. If we're gonna make a move, but I think our receiving core is pretty good, man. We got some great tight ends, man. We got athletic.
We got a squad, bro.
But, what's his name? Cardi B's dude. He's still out there, man. And they keep saying, man,
Stephon Diggs.
He's a possibility.
I want him, but I don't, man, because there's going to be a lot of antics. I know he's going to come through, but even if he does his best on his best behavior, you know what I mean? Because he's acquitted, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's still a good, valuable talent. But the thing is, just him being with Cardi B, it's going to be a thing in the locker room, especially because it's LA. And like we don't have none of that in our locker room. The biggest person, really, if you think about it, is Devontae Adams. And he really is to himself, quiet. Like if he is spoken to, he will speak, and say something. But other than that, like Matthew Stafford, what he gonna say? Puka Nacua,
but
Nacua went to rehab.
But the head coach, to me, I'll agree to disagree. To me, the biggest star on that team is the head coach. He's the one that keeps it on.
And what's he gonna do? He ain't gonna mess it up.
No, I'm just saying
I'm saying if Stephon Diggs comes through. He'll let
Stephon Diggs know, or he'll get cut, just like anybody else. Just like when Puka, he told Puka, get that shit out of here last year. Come on, we ain't with that. So coaches. He's the star. He makes sure
Yeah.
he's the star. What else is going on in the world of?
Hey, Twitter world. Hey, Twitter world. You know about that?
What?
Hey, Twitter world.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That was O.J. Simpson before he passed away. He would go on Twitter and give his like picks for the week because that's how he was getting money and shit. Like you know what I mean? Until like his idea of sports and like and it was just funny because like they're like he would always start. Hello, Twitter world. Like everything's okay, and everybody's like, "Nigga, what?" You're like, "Why are you showing your face?" Hey, hello, Twitter world.
I didn't. I forgot about that. I remember
Caught the wave.
Yeah,
But it's just I remember you like, so what's in the world? I'm like, Twitter world.
yeah, he didn't know what social media was, man.
Yeah, I was just like, that's crazy.
I had no idea. Plus, hey, talking about that.
Oh, we'll talk about
Buffalo's got a new stadium coming, and they're not going to put his number in the Ring of Honor.
See, that's where you went. When you thought of OJ, you thought of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Or he played on Buffalo.
Yeah, it was Buffalo.
Yeah, he's Buffalo. Yeah, I ain't that old as you.
Where you think he played at? This a USC, nigga?
No, Cleveland. I thought but that's Jim Brown.
That was Jim Brown. Man.
Yeah, no, but then I thought he followed in his footsteps and shit because he didn't win no ring.
No, he never won a ring.
So I thought of fucking Cleveland, and I'm like, they ain't win.
Jim Brown won. I think Jim Brown won championship.
Okay, that was before.
But it wasn't. It was before the Super Bowl.
It wasn't even called the NFL.
Yeah, it was.
No, I know. Come on, man. All right, but what I was looking at is, man, bro, we're talking about OJ. You went to the Bills. I went to my mind went to. That singer David?
Yeah.
Man, and he murdered that girl, man. Like, it's pretty much like, that was like open shut.
Allegedly.
Nah, that's shit happened, bro.
You still have to say allegedly.
Hey,
you do, man.
Come at me, bro.
you still have to say allegedly.
All right, whatever.
But the evidence, but allegedly, but the evidence is stacked up against him. It's like his car,
It's not even his car. They show that he bought the pool, that fucking cut her up in, everything. Like, it wasn't like, oh, his assistant did it. Like, this nigga did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't pass this task to anybody else. He was scared for his life being a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not want to say.
Met her when she was, 11, 12?
Yeah,
11
and so
old?
this is this one. I'm not saying I even wanted to bring this up, but we could even cut this out or whatever. But I was just thinking about this because I think he was like 17, 18 when he was hitting her up at 11. And the thing is, like, he was brought up as like a homeschool kid. And I'm not saying this is an excuse or anything, but I'm saying like the idea of people, you know what I'm saying? Like of how these kids grow up and everything like that, like being on the internet and finding people and stuff, it's like weird, you know what I mean? It started making me think like that.
Yeah, he's 17, she's 11 years. That's
Dad. What I'm saying is it's kind of scary because we can use this as an example of like, bro, like look what's out there, bro. Like people are by themselves doing some weird ass shit. You know what I mean? And like he's doing that, like, because the thing is, you could tell he's doing that as like manipulation and like using, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying though, also as well, like put your, like, people were like, oh, they probably thought they did the best thing, homeschooling their kid, keeping him away from things and keeping him in his room, letting him play games or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, like, I'm not saying he could have been a different person, who knows, maybe, but I'm just saying, it's like, when you hear about his background story, you're like, oh, like, he was almost like determined to be a weird ass nigga, you know what I'm saying?
I just think this, man. You gotta remember, I worked in the prison system, and I worked with a bunch of
yeah.
So if you have that's in them, you know what I'm saying. So he could have been homeschooled, not homeschooled. He still can get on the internet. You don't have to be, there's pedophiles out there. They doing everything, and they're trying to lure people. Just like you said, man, they're taking advantage because the person is young, vulnerable. Things might be like things were going on at her home. and they start saying the right things. They're making it seem all
That's what
good
I'm
and
saying.
everything.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Because, like, I guess I know you know, but you don't know. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you start telling the story of like what he was doing, how he's giving her a phone, and like, you know what I mean, and
Oh
meeting
yeah,
her at the
but that's
school.
not just him. That's what they do. That's what.
That's what I'm
pedophiles-
saying.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
starts getting me. It's not like I'm thinking like, oh, this is a horrible person. I'm like, this can't be the only nigga doing this shit.
No,
You know
no,
what
of
I'm
course
saying?
not.
And
Of
I'm like,
course not.
this is
Of course
crazy.
not. But it's crazy, man, how, it's like in order for a person to think that way, though, this is what I look at. For a person to think that way, the only way I can get out of this is if I kill her and I'm going to get away with it. No,
Bruh, you already off your rocker, bruh. Like, you already, that's what just starts tripping me out because, like, it seemed like the story too, like the parents were trying, but like, were they trying as hard as they could have? You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to point blame because it's a horrible situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally looking at it as like, just objectively looking from the outside. You know what I'm saying? Of like decisions and things are made. Right. This girl's also helping her attacker by keep running away to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You see,
but that's the power of his
manipulation. Yeah, that's what exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not putting blame on her. I'm just saying like you're looking at all these steps of things of how it happened. Right. And it's sad because the parents are like, well, we tried and I could have done more. And like, could they done more? Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe they couldn't have. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, in her eyes, he's a star and he's telling me all the right thing. He loves me. All those things.
I know the real him.
Yeah. So, it's a sad situation, man. It's a horrible situation. And I hope he gets, what's due to him. If it comes out, everything.
He is qualified for like murder, like not murder. Like he's in trial for murder.
Death penalty.
The death penalty. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Because like not many states be doing that no more. Like, what do you feel about the death penalty?
Man, it's tough, man. But I mean, what he's what? How old is he now? Like 21, 22?
I don't even know.
Life without parole. I mean,
it's a thing. It's a slippery slope the way I look at it because it's like taxpayer money keeping this nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna get his just due living that. There is a freedom to being dead from all this. You know what I mean? There's there's a peace at ease, and like you kind of don't want to give it to that person who's done something horrible like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because as much as like, okay, you don't get to live this great life that you were probably about to have and tour and become a famous star and do it all. Okay, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like you don't just get to shut it off. Like that could have happened in a plane crash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's got to deal with a whole bunch of stuff as a pedophile going to prison. So
that's what I'm saying. Like he gonna get his just due.
That's gonna be tough on him.
Is that enough?
It's gonna be tough on him. He might not even make it the whole time. Because,
and even if you get the death sentence, you're gonna at least still take 10, 20 years, you know what I mean, or something. You don't just die right away. So that's why I think there should be a death penalty. Because the thing is, too, I don't know like how you think about it. I think about it as a black man. Think about the death penalty. There's a bunch of niggas who fucking died. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bad. Black people, black men, you know what I mean? White, or not white, but black men, black women, you know what I mean? Like other minorities. It could even just be a white dude who didn't do the crime and got set up or whatever and didn't have enough time to be able to plead their case. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I'm a little bit against the death penalty, because there's definitely someone we killed and they didn't do the crime and they just got through the fucked up.
No doubt. So I've never really thought about it. You know, if somebody had done something to my family member, you know, like you or Megan or whatever, man, I probably would wish death on them before I got to them. So,
yeah, you're gonna do a whole lot worse. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd probably do some fucked up shit to somebody.
Somebody did something like that to you. I don't. It'd be tough for me, you know, because you know how I am. So, you know. Anyway, let's get off that subject. Let's go to something else, my brother. You like looking at me like, hey, what?
You did the hard job.
I don't have a segue.
Well, you should have thought about that before you changed the subject.
How do you go from that to how you gonna segue that?
Look at your notes that you wrote down.
Okay, my notes. I do have notes, but my notes went. I was gonna segue with the football thing into the to Mount Rushmore, but you went to the David thing.
Well, I can't really switch the subject, but here's a Hail Mary. I just did it right now.
Okay, so now we got to be quiet and go to Mike's media. Mike's Mount Rushmore.
What? You said football. Okay. You could have went back into that. All right. So anyway, man. So,
Since it's your show today, go ahead.
If you were going to let me do
I'm
it,
just
I
a
would have
guest.
said it whole.
I'm a special guest today.
It's my show. Harmon Warhol Show.
I'm just a special guest today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Harmon Warhol bringing you a great, entertaining show. We have a superstar here and also a wonderful guest.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, thank you for having me on your show today there, Harmon.
Well, you're welcome.
They're going to be like, Dan, did this motherfucker say anything the whole show or what?
So, man, I brought you here today, man. You're a football savant. You've had not only are you've seen the NFL grow since the beginning of time, before they even had the Super Bowl. But not only did you play in the NFL, not only did you play in the USFL, not only did you coach, but you have a very good, high IQ for the NFL game. And being a black man in this sport, you've lived a long time, so the racism you've gone through is totally far different than mine. But football, NFL, black quarterbacks, it's a big thing. It's happening. This year it might. Besides, I don't want to bring them up, but there's, it's becoming a trend. And I want to know, who is your top 4 black quarterbacks in the
All
NFL?
time. Mount Rushmore.
Mike and Mike.
This is my Mount Rushmore. And then we'll go over our honorable mentions together like we have been in the past.
I didn't look this up as much because I don't think I needed to.
Okay, well, hey, you didn't, but I went back. So my Mount Rushmore of black quarterbacks, and this is not in any order, my top 4, and then we'll go over honorable mention. Doug Williams.
Who's that? You got to talk about this person.
Doug Williams, Doug Williams is, man. Super Bowl with the Washington Redskins. Came back into the league, man. He was one of, you Google Doug Williams, man. He's from Grambling. He coached at Grambling. Played in the USFL with me.
Oh, word.
Against me. And
Washington Redskins.
He was Tampa.
He's 70 years old, nigga.
First round Tampa Bay Buccaneers back then. And then he went to USFL, all that stuff and everything, man. Went back.
Doug Williams won 1 Super Bowl.
Hey,
on January 1988.
Look at the score. And look at the
First black
score.
quarterback to start and win a Super Bowl.
There you go.
Against the Denver Broncos 42-10.
It wasn't even the game.
Location, San Diego, California.
Exactly. So that's why he's one of my top 4. Warren Moon. Know who Warren Moon is? Google him. He's the only black quarterback in the Hall of Fame. Warren Moon.
Wait, so the first dude didn't get?
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
So he wasn't that good? He just had a good team?
Well, you got to look at his whole career because you got to remember black quarterbacks. At that time they weren't like they are now. They were playing.
Warren Moon's older than you too.
Yeah, he is.
And he never won an NFL Super Bowl.
No. But look at his stats. And the thing
he never went to one.
Okay, but look at his, and when you look at his stats, hold on.
He's a broadcaster for the Seattle Seahawks.
Come on, man. Can I?
Oilers, Vikings, Seahawks, Kansas City Chiefs.
You want to go ahead?
17 years.
I'm trying to tell you, man. What you got to understand is his first 5, 6, 7 years was in the CFL. He wasn't good. They didn't pick him to play in the NFL. He had to play in the CFL before in the Canadian Football League before he even came to the NFL.
Okay.
He went to University of Washington. I think he won the Rose Bowl when he was at the University of Washington.
Nice. All right. Cool. I'm just.
And my
People
other
don't know neither of these two.
yeah, of course, because you don't know your history. Your next quarterback that I have is James Shaq Harris.
Is that our cousin?
James Shaq Harris. I used to say he was. Guess what team he played? Guess what team he started for? The Rams.
At the Rams, yeah.
Rams.
Played for the Rams.
And the thing is, he was
1947. He was born.
He was one of the top quarterbacks, man. He was all pro and stuff. People still wasn't giving him his due, but man, James Shaq Harris paved the way for all these dudes that's playing right here and right now.
He went to Grambling State University.
That's right.
He is 79 years old. He is still alive, people.
Yeah.
Monroe, Louisiana.
And then I went with the new guy.
His birthday just passed. Happy birthday.
And I got a new guy, Patrick Mahomes. I got to give it to him. He's in my top 4 of all time.
Damn,
my Rushmore. Patrick Mahomes. And you guys know what he's done. You know, he's going to be he's a shoe-in for a Hall of Fame first ballot, no doubt about it. But when we get to our honorable mention, I got some guys, man, that I have to talk about. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my first one on the list, I did look this up, was Willie Thrower.
Who?
Willie Thrower in 1953, he was the first black starting quarterback in 1968.
Who?
Willie Thrower. It says his name was Willie Thrower. I don't know his name. I
ain't never heard nobody named Willie Thrower in the NFL.
They called him Willie Thrower. That's what it said. On all this, what
team was he? Willie Thrower. What team was he?
Was not
They said Willie Thrower.
Yo, hold on. We gotta look this up. Fuck that. This is my show. We gonna listen to this.
You said Willie Thrower.
Bro, you laughing at your ancestor right now. This is why black people never get pushed forward to the front. It's because niggas like you.
Hey man, Willie Thrower.
Respect your elders. He was on a 1-year contract in 1953 to the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, but he wasn't the first black quarterback to play, man.
He played. He was the first nigga, they say. Willie Thrower was given a chance to play in only 2 games in his entire NFL career. First one.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Somebody you don't know. I looked it up. He only played 2 games in NFL.
Okay.
But he played 2 games, so he's the first.
He played 2 games, but he didn't start. Well, he played in 2 games.
All right, so fuck me, right? So fuck me. This is my Mount Rushmore.
I didn't say he wasn't a Mount Rushmore.
I'm crazy, but the way you acting isn't crazy.
Wow,
I'm trying to give thanks and give praise to the first one to ever put the jersey on when Jim Crow's going on, but you over here laughing at the nigga, bro. All right, whatever, bro. You an ungrateful nigga.
You Mount Rushmore.
Hey,
Willie
brother,
Thrower. Tribute to Willie Thrower.
See, brother, it don't matter your melanin. It matters what you're selling them. All right?
Okay, Willie. It sounded like he was making some shit up.
Look it up, Willie Thrower, nigga.
That nigga, it was Willie Thrower.
Chicago Bears, 2 years, nigga. A bunch of years, nigga, but 2 games, nigga. What?
Okay, go ahead. What's your other?
God damn, man, you over here. Lamar Jackson, bro, out here, bro. We out.
Okay,
2-time MVP Lamar Jackson. I don't know what you talking about. All these old niggas, bro. Did they win MVPs, bro? Some of them didn't even win Super Bowls, bro. What you talking about, bro? I saw him out here in Louisville.
You did?
And I watched a lot of football games live when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't just him, but there was other people. When you watch a college football game, there's like 3 to 4 people on the field, and you're like, oh, like that guy's way better. Like when you watch a college football game,
Right.
usually there's like, sometimes there's only one, but most of the time there's about two or three. And you're like, that guy's way faster. That guy's way bigger. Like there's so, like he's playing at it like this. The running back's bigger than all the linemen, and he's faster than all the corners.
Right.
Like it's weird. You know what I mean? And Lamar Jackson was that for me. I worked security over at Louisville, Kentucky, and I literally was in the suites watching the games, watching Lamar just run around the field and throwing freaking, passes, and it was ridiculous. And he was, remind you, he's the kid who ran to the goal line, paused, and then walked right. Like, it's a different athlete. We got to go Michael Vick, bro.
Yeah.
If you really want to say anything about anybody, there's a lot of great quarterbacks, and I won't even just say black quarterbacks. I'm saying quarterbacks, But even Mike Vick had a shooter on him. He had a burner. Like he can throw. Like I've seen people throw things. I played baseball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Mike Vick's arm, like I don't even think it was conventionally right or like technique wise the best. I just think he had a can.
But Mike Vick paved the way for these guys, though. The
running quarterback,
Lamar Jacksons, those guys.
But I think Lamar Jackson's better than Mike Vick personally.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying he paved the way.
No, definitely. And man, bro, if we're going black quarterbacks, like the ones who just like, man, it's tough, man, for me, because like that's why I'm like glad that you brought the older people up, because I mean, besides like my first like real black quarterback ever watching was Donovan McNabb. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me growing up. Like you know what I mean? And even growing up, I didn't think he was the best quarterback, but I gravitated to him because he was a black quarterback, and he was good. I'm not saying he was.
No, he was good, but he didn't have how many black quarterbacks were playing at that time.
And like Donovan McNabb, like you know what I mean. But I hated him because he almost tried to steal a Super Bowl from us. You know what I mean? George Hill, like as much as I respect him, I don't like that.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know,
he's your fourth.
How many, man? The thing is, he would be up there, man. I'm trying to think of a black quarterback now who I think, I want to think Jalen Hurts, but I like him more than I think of his play. You know what I'm saying? Know who I'm going to say? Matthew Stafford, bro. It's fucking top 4 Mount Rushmore black quarterback. Let's go, man.
Whatever. So let's go over my honorable mentions since you don't have any. Google Marlon Briscoe. He's the first.
You want me to Google it, but not talk about it, so I don't know what you're saying.
He's the first black quarterback to start in the NFL. He was. They wanted. He was.
I just said the first quarterback to start.
He was a quarterback. Google it.
Okay.
It'll tell you. Marlon Briscoe. He played with Denver Broncos. And they wanted him to play receiver, but he was a quarterback. So it was just too tough for him. He was a quarterback. I think he quarterback for.
Know who I'm going to say? Know who's my number 4? Cam Newton. There we go.
Okay, there you go.
I can comfortably say Cam Newton is my number 4, because the thing is, as much as Mike Vick showed a way, Cam Newton showed a different way. You know what I mean? And he didn't have to run like Mike Vick. You know what I mean? And he was a good goddamn thrower. He was a good thrower. Yeah. But go ahead, do your thing.
So Marlon Briscoe, man, he was the first ever that started in the NFL. I watched it. I got to see him play, and he was a hell of a quarterback, man. But they just didn't think black quarterbacks at the time, so they ended up putting him back at receiver, traded him to another team, and he had a pretty good career as a wide receiver. I had Lamar Jackson on mine, Cam Newton, Steve McNair. Air McNair, he's a good quarterback. Russell Wilson.
I mean, he did it a different way too. If you think about it, you know what I mean. Like as Cam Newton was doing his thing, you see Russell Wilson. He's doing because he's smaller and he's showing like, hey, bro. Because you got to remember, like the thing is, like, what did I tell you, Dad? If my quarterback's never played baseball, I don't want him, bro. Right. If he didn't play high school baseball, I don't want him as my quarterback.
And I'm naming guys that had that some of these guys like McNair, he came in. Black quarterback still wasn't highly thought of when he was playing. We had a few, but it wasn't that many. Russell Wilson too, the same way. These guys are paving the ways for all these guys now.
Well, now we got Kyler Murray.
Right.
You got Geno Smith.
No, I'm not. Yeah, we just talking about. We're not talking about. We just talking about.
I'm just saying in general. I'm just bringing up all of them. Like what's another? Man, I'm trying to think. There's not as many as you think. That's why I was like trying to.
It is. It's almost over half the league.
It's half the league.
So I just wanted to name a couple of more honorable mention. Randall Cunningham.
Yeah, okay. I remember Randall
He was different, man. You got to remember, he was an All-American punter. You know that, right? In college, at Las Vegas, that dude could punt. He was a hell of an athlete, man. He changed the game. He's one of the dudes that he could run. Black quarterbacks were. He was on the Eagles before McNabb. So then he went to Minnesota. So he did change the game in a way. And there's one guy that I like talking about, always want to talk about because I got to play with him. He was a legend, man. Rest in peace. Is Joe Gilliam. And when Joe Gilliam came out, man, there was no other black quarterbacks at the time. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The year they won their first Super Bowl, he started, I think, the first 4 or 5 games. But they wanted Bradshaw to play so bad. He didn't lose any games either. But they wanted him to play so bad, Bradshaw to play so bad, they replaced Joe. And he never got over that. And they was comparing him to Joe Namath. That's how good he was. That's how quick his release was and everything. And I ended up playing with him in the USFL, man. He went through a lot of things, drug addiction and everything. And he eventually passed away from a drug overdose. But, man, I always pay homage to Joe Gilliam, man, because you could see what some of the mental aspect, how it affected a lot of these guys that were black, African Americans that wanted to play quarterback and they couldn't, or things would happen to them. So I just wanted to say, hey, shout out R.I.P. Big Joe, man. Love that dude, man. He was a hell of a guy, man. I would just sit down and talk to him, man, and the stuff that he would, talk about, man, was just crazy, man. That interesting, and he taught me a lot. His experience in the NFL was crazy, man. So that's my take on the black quarterbacks, man. Now, hey, before you gotta remember when they used to coaches just say we weren't smart enough to play that position. We weren't intelligent enough to play that position. So that's why they would always transform a black quarterback into something else. When I was in high school, they wanted me to play quarterback. I said, nah, man, because I ain't going to have a shot to do anything else because they don't think I'll be good enough or smart enough. So that's why I played another position because at that time, man, if you were a black quarterback, they would take you to like a running school or whatever because they didn't think you were good enough, smart enough to be able to read defense. They said black quarterbacks weren't good enough or smart enough to read defenses. So anyway, man, that's my take on and my Mount Rushmore and our Mount Rushmore, man, on black quarterbacks in the NFL. Oh, you waiting for me to say, this is your show, man, so I don't know why you're waiting for me.
I mean, how do I segue from such a prolific ending to black quarterbacks, man? I mean, it was tough and really hard. I don't know what to do. Can you throw me a bone and do something here?
Will we have moments on the map? I don't know, man. I can't segue today. It's your show. It's your show. It's your show today, man. Come on.
No, but the thing is, you tried to take over the show, and then you want to give it back when it gets hard.
I'm not taking it. I was just saying, hey, man, I'm done.
When it gets hard, you're like, no, hey, well, you don't have any. If it was my show,
I'm just the background singer.
It's my show. He can't see. He can't never give it up. He has an ego, guys.
I'm just the background.
That's what I was bringing back. That's what I'm going to bring back. That's before
I'm Otis.
Yeah, and no one's trying to come to see you. But
that's
anyway,
right. I'm Otis.
Nah. You ain't nothing without David Ruffin, man. But
right.
You
right.
David.
But ain't nobody. Hey, they're coming to see the Mike and Mike show.
Hey, but Otis is still. Otis is still touring, bro. So
Otis is still alive. Everybody else didn't make it.
Yeah, no, I'm just giving you a hard time. But
I know, man. I know. That's all right.
The thing is, that was the one thing too that I was tripping. I mean, I guess it's just conversation, man. And we can go into this on ego, I guess. But Shaq on his podcast, on the big podcast with Iman Shumpert, he was talking about like, it's going to be hard with all those egos. And then also, there's only one ball, you know what I mean? And figuring that out. But I just think about, people in different stages, thinking about the bigger picture. They can figure that and work that out. But, coming from perspective like Shaq, who is a champion, dominant figure, you know what I mean? There has to be some truth to that. So I was just going to ask, the same thing with like doing this podcast and just life in general, man. Like, how do you check your ego as someone who has one?
I mean, I just look at, man, for me now, I've always, my ego has always been in check. I've never been out there and say, hey, you know what? I am that guy. I was kind of like LeBron. I'll be that team guy.
You're not a Kobe or like Michael Jordan type dude.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Oh, I'm asking. I don't know what it is.
I'm telling you.
Well, tell me.
I'm like LeBron, but I have that Kobe killer instinct if needed.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
So you're all three of these niggas. Like,
I'm all wrapped into one. I can be that killer if needed. But you know what? I always wanted to get my teammates involved first, because if they don't, and if I'm just hogging it up, they just looking and watching, and then that ain't helping. We ain't gonna win. And it was all, for me, it was all about wins. I wanted to win more than anything. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't gonna be just about me. You feel me? So that's why I'd always let my ego go. And even at my job, man, when I became a peace officer and I became a lieutenant, I became a captain. Some people can't, they have that, they got that ego because they got bars on their necks. Me, I didn't have that. I was just a regular guy with bars on my neck. Where some guys, they puff their chests out because I got bars on my neck now, and I'm this. Hey, you can't tell me shit. You couldn't even say nothing. It'd be all of my show. It'd be the mic show on the mic, not the MYKE, but the MIKE on the motherfucking mic. You know what I'm saying? So, man, checking your ego, man, you have to be able to humble yourself at certain times. And then certain times, man, you got to step it up, because you know what? In order to help somebody or do something or to win that game, you got to bring that ego out, man, and let it get out there, and just let it go. Just let it more.
Yeah, I think me personally, I would be better at the leadership role if I could give a fuck enough to like about the situation. Like I realized in baseball I did, but I wasn't so much ego, just like not being able to communicate what I wanted and get out of people, and I did it the wrong way in my approach. Because there's times, I guess we can go to moment on the map.
Mike and Mike, Mike and Mike, Mike and Mike.
There was a time when I played college baseball, and I like to swing at the first pitch. And I was very vocal to many coaches of like, I don't think I'll be able to do that, dog, because that's on my whole game is swinging at the first pitch, because it's going to be a fastball. And if they paint it on the outside perfect, 7 times out of 10 at least, like I'm gonna get on base. Like, so what are we doing? Like, you want me to look at the curveball, and like for everybody else, like I get it, but I need to swing it. I got to be able to have the green light on the first pitch, because that's going to be the best pitch of the game.
Might be the whole best pitch of the game.
Or at least it's probably going to be the best pitch of this motherfucking at bat. And I'm sorry if it's the first at bat of the game. I don't care if we get an out first pitch, 1 out. Have the second guy do that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. And so I had a bat ninth. And people were like, oh, like, you know, like the coach had to check me all the time. Like, are you cool with that? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck how many, like, just because he gets the first at bat or this, as long as I get to swing at the first pitch and do whatever I want to do and how I want to do it, I don't care. You know what I mean? Because how I want to do it is going to help us, you know? And I get it, like, oh, Mike, check your ego and take the first pitch for everybody else and do it. But it's not going to benefit it because that's not my game and that's not how I do it. It's going to benefit it is me getting on base. Not being able to communicate with the guys like, oh, his curve is extra curvy today. Yeah. It's not.
Oh, I get it, man, because I was laid off hitter too, man. And
you want me to relay the guys? It's extra curvy, guys.
Yeah.
Watch out. Like, no, why?
That's not every coach. That's just certain coaches are like that.
A lot of coaches.
Yeah,
But,
but
I mean,
my high school coach wasn't like that, man.
That's a high school coach. Yeah,
I'm just telling
you
you,
got
man.
lucky. That is because high school coaches did that shit to me too.
Yeah, exactly. And I've said the high school coach, he had enough confidence in me to say, hey, man, if that pitch is your pitch, and I had a lot of first strike hits, man. A lot of first pitch hits.
And there's sometimes, you know what? Hey, I might fucking do a fucking liner straight to fucking right field or left field. Bro, I squared it up. He was right there. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, now I'm on. Now I got a rhythm. Now you know at least I see him. I'm gonna square him. I'm gonna change it up. Believe in me, bro. But if you gonna let me get that first pitch, bro, it's gonna make this shit look ugly. Now we're just gonna get a bunch of walks, drawing them, and I guess that's cool. But it slows a lot of the other guys down too, bro, and it slows me down because now my second AB. Now I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this guy gonna throw me. Like, he probably ain't gonna throw me a fastball now. Like, so that's just my perspective. And like, that's what I'm saying. It's a balance because now people can look at me like, Mike, there goes your ego right there. I'm letting you know. I played enough baseball to know. You need to let me get the first pitch, bro, because it's probably going to be a fastball. That's the best pitch I'm going to hit, especially if it's a changeup. I'm the first to admit a nigga changeup.
So you saying just the first pitch in general, you just gonna swing at it, or if it's a strike?
No, I'm looking for a outside fastball.
Okay, so you're looking for a certain pitch on the first pitch. Yeah.
And if they give me it, I'm gonna swing and hit it because I know how to. I trained myself to hit an outside fastball. If you throw a fucking loopy ass curveball on the first. Nigga, if you could do that for a strike, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But I need an outside. And again, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't ego. I think people looked at it ego. I'm like, no, I should have communicated better. I'm not a good communicator when I was younger like that. You know what I mean? Especially expressing my feelings, thinking like, oh, you know, I'm trying to please people and shit like that. And, you know, people would be asking me like, oh, what did you see? And I'm like, bro, I'm mad as fuck. I had to take fucking all these fucking crazy curveballs. Then I'm waiting for a curveball. Then he just zooms a fucking fat, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I should have just swung at the fucking first one if this was, you know what I mean? So I just look at it like that, where it's like, man, you got to figure out where that ego lies. Cause I'm never like I said, so I'm like, cool, I could take ninth. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing. And now I thrive. Now, guess what? You even saw it. There's coaches like, this is the leadoff hitter, is the ninth guy. Right. If he goes off, these other niggas might go off because he's going to make it a lot easier for these motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. I don't mind. As long as I get to do my thing, you know what I mean? It's like whatever I got to do and how I can apply that to other obstacles in life or whatever we're accomplishing or doing, Dad. So if you need me to do more segues, you know, if you could communicate that with me, I could do that for you.
Well, we were talking about YG and game last week, and we're talking about the blood gang, right? So my thing is blood clots.
Ooh, let's go with it. Okay, all right, let's go.
Yeah. So I guess this is me on the map or whatever, Mike on the map. This is going. August will be my 11th year that I survived blood clots. And you know, man, it was a tough time for me, man, because you know I went through a lot at that point. So I think, you know, God allowed me to be here. And that's why I say every day, man, when I say I put my feet on the ground, I'm gonna be the best I can be because he allows me to be here, because there's other people, man, don't survive the kind of blood clots that I had. Some people died from blood clots in their calves and their thighs or whatever. You know, I had my best friend passed away from a blood clot. She had it when she was flying. So I had mines in my lungs, man, and it was crazy because I had a whole bunch of them. And it was a rough patch, but you know what? I got through it. And being physically fit and getting myself and staying in shape, you know, that helped me get through it mentally and physically, along with my faith. So being able to, I guess what put me on the map is being able to share that with people, because I've shared that with people and people hit me up and say, hey, how did you How did you recover? What did you do? You know, what makes a difference? And I tell them, I said, being physically fit, you know, definitely helps you after you have your blood clots, and making sure you're eating the right things, because people don't realize when you have when you're on blood thinners that you can't eat certain things, a lot of certain things like caffeine. I can't have a lot of caffeine. Can't have a lot of vitamin K, you know, which is your greens and stuff like that. So you have to change the way you think, the way you do things. And like I said, man, I think it's just being here, man. It's a moment on the map for me, because you know what? 11 years ago, man, I didn't know if I was gonna make it.
Mm-hmm. And we gonna make it, man.
We gonna make it. Keep on pushing, pushing.
Keep on pushing, baby. Why is that not your thing and my thing? Isn't that weird?
What's that?
Like, you know the song, you can sing and be silly, but like you won't lean into it. Why is that?
Because at that moment, man, I forget the words.
But you said keep on pushing. You did Eddie Kendrick, right?
No, that was Curtis Mayfield.
Oh, Curtis Mayfield. But keep on pushing.
It was Keep On Trucking, Eddie Murphy.
Oh, keep on trucking, baby.
Keep on trucking.
But why don't you like change your voice, like lean into it, like you do other things, or like it's not, you know, like.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I just work. No, the thing is, I'm not questioning you. I'm more questioning me in this aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, why do I do that? You know what I mean? Why do I have to wake up with regret and be like, why was I so silly and stupid?
You don't have to wake up with regret, bro.
No, I do, man. I do, man.
Okay.
There's so much shame. I just want people to like me. I just want people to like me.
Oh, so another thing is, man,
I want to feel the way I felt when I was a child.
Hey, check this out. Next week's podcast will be our 25th, so we have to do a giveaway.
Yeah, we're on 24. 20 giveaway, nigga. What the fuck, bro? Get some more people in the comments, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I guess we could do it just for the celebration of it.
Yeah,
just to
celebration. The 25th.
Like, damn, they did 25 already?
Yeah.
That's great.
You know what? We haven't missed a week.
That's because of me, sir. Yes. Oh, wait, my bad. Was that my ego talking? That's because I paid $88 this month for StreamYard.
Yeah,
for no reason.
That's why we're doing remotes.
Bro, I'm so mad about that shit still. I had the money. I didn't even know. That's how I was just like, what the fuck? And I'm still mad.
So if you're wondering why we're doing remotes and we're not sitting on that damn couch.
I'm like, no, we do it over an hour because now we get to do an hour now.
Because StreamYard is streaming us.
Nah, man. What's the other one? Zoom. Zoom would be the one because you could pay $8 and kind of get some of the stuff that we would use. Because we would
do this long though.
Huh? No, you can. If you pay the $8, you could do it. Yeah. But if we do this, you get unlimited and all this shit. But it's $80. Like, we ain't need to do $80 for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro. I'm already paying $50 for fucking Adobe. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to edit this bitch. You know what I mean? How the fuck you think we got this logo in the corner? Like, it's like, god damn, man.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's on a fucking disc, man.
Hey, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Man. So anything else, man? I'm over it, man. I'm done. I had a fun time with you. And plus, we don't gotta do no message unless you want to leave something with a second. I mean, perspective. I always say perspective, man. I mean, like I said, I've been having a great month just by, you know, just having a positive attitude, which is lame as hell to say, but it really is real. Like, I just been comfortable. I'm not content. I have plans and goals for the future, but, you know, be in the present, be in the moment, and appreciate it. You're alive. I know it sucks, but it's great too if you look at it a certain way.
Yeah, man. That's what our perspective, man. I agree with you. We ain't got to do nothing real serious, but hey, you know what? Just remember, man, wherever you're at, somebody's always watching.
Always use protection, especially using chemicals. Did you ever watch that?
What's that?
There's a guy who renovates things, and whenever he renovates stuff, he always says, like, always wear gloves, especially when using chemicals. Like snaps.
Nah.
He renovated a van. He does like tables. He does a bunch of stuff. It's like some white dude, but like it's pretty cool. You know me. I like DIY. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Yeah, man. Anything else, man?
Nah,
You
man.
good? You popping?
I'm pop locking. My neck hurt.
All right. Well, I'm gonna text everybody for the draft, man, because we got like a month to go. You know what I mean?
That's right. All right.
For football, we talk about quarterbacks, man.
Quarterbacks. Let's start this football. So we'll have a show in a couple of weeks, man. We'll break down each division.
It's the Rams, bro. You keep talking about all these other teams. It's the Rams, bro. I don't even know.
I know, man, but you still. We're gonna talk about the Rams, man. But you still, when you have a show, just like anything else, you talk about all the divisions and you talk about who's a good player, what players ain't gonna do nothing, and everything. We could talk about the Rams because that's our team. But we still gotta talk about the other divisions. There's other divisions, and we're gonna talk about those. Okay?
They're cool. They'll get some points, but I don't know. It's the Rams.
It's the Rams. We know it's the Rams. Vita Veda.
We'll see what's up, man.
We get that dude, man. It's crazy. How can we get him? That means we'll have to give up one of our young linemen, which is
We'll
care.
see what's up, man. Depending on who's who, man. You know what I mean? Fuck them draft picks, man. Let's go, man.
All right,
man. Good night, man. Love you, man.
Love you too, man. Be safe.
Mwah. That made my night, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, man. Peace out.
Late.
Mike, and Mike, and Mike. Coming through with the father-son podcast. Skin color ain't the only thing that gonna contrast. Put each other on blast, but in the end we gon' laugh. Spitting game is the aim. Same, but different if you pick the name. Mike and Mike and Mike. Mike and Mike.